When it comes to anime villains that are solely and purely evil, it's an extremely long list. These villains are not just evil because they do some itty bitty evil things here and there. They are so evil, it cuts out of the context of the story and pisses off the fans themselves. So I'm gonna talk about them, but for the sake of my mental health, I'm gonna break this video into parts to reduce editing stress so I don't go crazy. But now that we got that out of the way, let's dive into it.
What the hell are you? Mahito!
Next we have Mahito. Now Mahito is another great villain from the Jujutsu Kaisen series. Although he has met his end, the things this guy has done is crazy. So Mahito is, of course, being informed by the negative emotions of humans, and with that, hate humans like hell. One time he was watching a movie, got disturbed by some dorks, and then turned them into God knows what. He literally manipulated an innocent kid to become a villain and then proceeded to kill that same kid later on, and then laughed at the main character for even giving a shit about this kid, which at the end caused his ass to get jumped. He came back in the Shibuya incident arc just to kill Nanami for jumping him. He killed Nobara to hurt Yuji and went on taunting Yuji throughout the entire fight, and it felt pretty much good to him. He literally broke Itadori mentally, except, Todo came in and he got jumped again, but still Mahito was high on the spectrum for being an extremely evil villain to the core. Aizen has to be one of the most popular villains in anime because of his insanely good looks and his miraculous theme songs, and also all the disrespectful shit he did to the main cast. But Aizen's villainy goes way crazier, that he's one of the most manipulative characters I've ever seen in anime. Dude manipulated everything in the series, even the main character's existence. From the beginning of the show, he deceived even us fans, making us actually think he died, only to reveal to us he didn't. Also deceived the entire Soul Society, but the most evil thing this guy ever did was to stop Ichigo's Bankai and his theme song, which is bloody disrespectful. Then go create an entire army of Hallows, came back to cause more chaos in the world, used his Shikai ability to make every Gote 13 captain jump him, and were winning, only to realize it wasn't him but her. And she just recovered from being already stabbed by Aizen at the earlier episodes. And then it got revealed later on that he literally caused everything to happen. He's literally the creator of the entire series, as he planned everything to happen. The birth of the main character, even the reason his parents got together, why Ichigo became a storyboy in the first place. Pretty much this guy is a literal definition of evil. And whatever he does or crimes he commits, he has never shown any kind of remorse. Doflamingo is by far one of the best villains in One Piece. At first impression of Doflamingo, he doesn't seem that much of a bad guy until after Skypiea arc, where he caused Bellamy and his bum-ass friend to fight each other, and then gets Bellamy's card. So hundreds of episodes later, we have the Dressrosa arc, which is said to be one of the best arcs out of the time skip. So the Straw Hats arrive at Dressrosa, a place ruled by Doflamingo and his family. How a big shot pirate like him gets to rule an entire kingdom? Well, first he blackmailed the king. Either he gathered tons of money or the kingdom goes into chaos. And while the king is gathering the cash, he decided to turn the king into one of his puppets and make the king go on a murder spree on his kingdom, and then proceeds to turn people of the kingdom against the king by stopping the rampage in which he caused. But in the present, Doflamingo was a freaking menace. It was revealed that he was a celestial dragon who lost his heritage, became a notorious pirate, killed his own father, later on his brother, turned people of the kingdom into toys, and in that same instance making everyone forget about their existence. And when it was revealed the kind of man he is, he decided to execute everyone in the entire kingdom, and he did something with her too. Thank God Luffy put this guy in his place.
Hello, monkeys!
Frieza needs no introduction, as he is one of the most recognizable villains in all of anime. Frieza's crimes as a villain aren't as many as you think, but what they are is significant, as they put such big impact on the entire series. He literally erased an entire planet and species, not because they planned anything against him, just because they existed.
This thing is trash!
Just because they existed just made this guy have beef with them, bringing stupid excuses as,
"These barbarians pretend to be submissive, but they're dangerous. They could bare their fangs against us at any time."
What?
And that's not all. As being Space Hitler, he literally does the same thing to other planets, either taking the planet for himself or blowing it up. For the sake of Dragon Balls, he went to Planet Namek to terrorize these people, whether you do what he asks or you don't do what he asks. he's gonna kill you, and he enjoys it very much. Going back to the Saiyan race that he almost drove into extinction, the fact that Vegeta and Goku even exist made this guy screen crawl, so much so that he takes any chance he gets to try and kill them, even training to get stronger or sending someone stronger to do the job like Broly. Seriously, Frieza is one guy who doesn't give a shit about anything. He can turn you into ash if it suits his own fancy. Although there are so many anime villains I could use in this video, but I'm gonna leave them for a different part. If you don't want to miss that video, better hit that like button and also subscribe so you don't miss any of them. But until then, peace.